Welcome everyone. I am Amethyst. My husband Blake is a clinical psychologist. He works with the mind and body every day. I walk more in the spiritual realm. Tonight we're not here to convert anyone. We're here to explore one of the oldest questions humans ask. What is the difference between our body, our mind and soul, and our spirit? We'll hear from many perspectives because truth isn't one size fits all.
Hi Amethyst, I am from India, but I also grew up in a Jewish community. My elders see the soul one way, modern life sees it another. In my culture we use words like Atman, but we also say body, mind, and soul interchangeably sometimes. Can you help clarify without erasing my background?
Thank you for that honest question. Let's use everyday language. The body is the physical vehicle, the one we can see and touch. The soul or mind in some traditions is your unique personality, emotions, memories, and choices, the you that develops through life. The spirit is the eternal spark, the life breath that connects you to something greater. Many cultures describe these layers differently, but the core idea often overlaps. You are more than just your body.
Hi, Amethyst. I have a question. There are some truly wicked people out there. Is that coming from the body, the mind and soul, or the spirit?
Great question. Most traditions say the spirit itself is pure, the divine spark. Harm usually comes from the soul level, wounded emotions, distorted thinking, trauma, or unchecked desires that then affects the body's actions. The body is the vehicle that carries it out. Healing often involves addressing the soul while honoring the spirit's potential for goodness.
Hello Amethyst, here's my question. What about mental illness, bipolar, schizophrenia, hallucinations? Is that body, soul, or spirit?
This is important. Many clinicians, including my husband Blake, see strong biological components, brain chemistry, genetics, the body. Trauma and life experiences shape the soul emotions and patterns. The spirit is rarely considered ill, it's often seen as the part that remains intact and can support healing. Spiritual experiences and clinical care can work together. It's rarely just one layer.
Excuse me. Hi there, Amethyst. So, in my tradition, we talk about reincarnation. When someone dies, is it the soul or the spirit that comes back?
Beautiful question. Views differ. Many Eastern traditions say the soul with its karma, lessons, and personality patterns reincarnates, while the spirit is the eternal essence that never truly changes. Others see it as the soul evolving while returning to source. The body is left behind each time. What feels true for you is worth exploring gently.
Hi, Amethyst. I grew up atheist. I'm open-minded but skeptical. I can see and touch the body. But soul and spirit, I was taught none of that is real. Can you explain without preaching?
I appreciate you being here. Think of it like this: the body is the hardware, obvious and measurable. The soul is like your operating system, your thoughts, feelings, and personality. Many people experience it as real even if they don't use spiritual language. The spirit can be seen as the life energy or consciousness itself, the part that makes you aware you're aware. You don't have to believe in anything supernatural to notice these layers. Many atheists and scientists explore consciousness and the self in their own ways. Take what resonates. Some of you sent questions privately because you were shy, embarrassed, or didn't want to speak in front of others. I want you to know, your questions matter just as much. Let's go through them together. Question number 1, ghosts, spirits, and souls. Submitted question: I've seen photos and videos online of ghosts. Some people say they've captured spirits on camera. Are ghosts the body, the soul, or the spirit? Thank you for asking something many people wonder about. Let's stay grounded and universal. A body cannot appear after death, it decays. A spirit is considered the eternal spark, it doesn't wander or linger. A soul is the part connected to memory, identity, and emotion. Most traditions say that what people call a ghost, if it exists, would be a soul imprint, not a spirit. Some cultures describe it as leftover emotional energy, a memory echo, or a fragment of consciousness. Others say it's simply misinterpreted light, shadow, or digital distortion. There is no universal proof either way. But if anything were to linger, it would be the soul's residue, not the body or the spirit. Question 2, sperm, egg, and when life begins. Submitted question: when a baby is just a sperm or an egg, is that the soul, the spirit, or the body? Or does it become a body only once they combine? Great question, and one with many cultural interpretations. Biologically, a sperm and an egg are cells, not a full body. Most traditions say, the body begins forming at conception, when the two cells merge. The soul begins developing as the brain and emotions form. The spirit is often described as the life force that enters when the body becomes viable. Different cultures place these moments at different times. But universally speaking, a sperm and egg are body components, not a soul or spirit. Question 3, do couples become one soul? Submitted question: my grandparents told me that when two people marry, their souls become one. What does that mean? Many elders use poetic language to describe emotional closeness. Souls do not literally merge. But two people can form. Shared memories, shared trauma, shared healing, shared identity, shared emotional patterns. Some traditions say marriage creates a soul bond, meaning your emotional lives intertwine. Not one soul, but two souls influencing each other deeply. Your grandparents were describing connection, not fusion. Question 4, do animals have souls? Submitted question: my friends say their dog is in heaven. I don't believe animals have souls. Do they? This is tender, and people disagree strongly. Here's the universal view. A body is physical. A soul is identity, emotion, memory. A spirit is life force. Animals absolutely have personalities, emotions, memories, bonds, trauma, joy, grief. Those qualities belong to the soul layer. Many cultures, indigenous, Eastern, mystical, and even some Christian denominations, believe animals have souls. Others believe they have spirit but not soul. Others believe they return to nature. There is no universal answer. But emotionally and behaviorally, animals show soul-like qualities. Question 5, trauma, triggers, and body memory. Submitted question: sometimes my body remembers things my brain doesn't. Why do I get triggers or gut feelings? This is very real. The body stores physical sensations of trauma. The mind and soul stores emotional and narrative memory. Sometimes the emotional memory is blocked, but the physical memory remains. This is why you flinch, you freeze, you get gut feelings, you sense danger, you feel hypervigilant. Your body is not betraying you, it's protecting you. Trauma-informed clinicians call this implicit memory. It's normal, and it can be healed. Question 6, twin flames and recognition. Submitted question: twin flames sometimes recognize each other instantly. Why do people feel like they know someone they've never met? Twin flame language is symbolic, not literal. Recognition can come from shared trauma patterns, familiar personality traits, subconscious memory triggers, intuitive sensitivity, spiritual interpretation, psychological resonance. Some people describe it as a soul connection. Others describe it as pattern recognition. Both are valid ways of understanding the experience. The important part is the feeling, not the label. Question 7, the atheist's question. Submitted question. I don't understand how people believe in things they can't see. How do you know someone isn't delusional? Thank you for asking this respectfully. You don't have to believe in anything supernatural to explore consciousness. Here's the grounded truth. You can't see thoughts, but they exist. You can't see love, but it exists. You can't see memory, but it exists. You can't see awareness, but it exists. The spirit is simply a word some people use for awareness or life force. Delusion is when a belief causes harm, distortion, or disconnect from reality. Spirituality is when a belief brings meaning, comfort, or curiosity. The difference is not the belief, it's the impact. Question 8, the Christian question. Submitted question. When I pray, is it my body, soul, or spirit communicating? Beautiful question. The body speaks the words. The soul forms the intention. The spirit carries the connection. Prayer is a multi-layered act. It uses all three. Question 9, the transgender question. Submitted question. I was born male but live as a woman. Is this coming from my body, my mind, or my soul? Amethyst. Thank you for your courage. Gender identity is not a mental illness. Here's the universal breakdown. The body is biological. The mind and soul holds identity, memory, emotion, and self-understanding. The spirit is the life force that remains whole regardless of gender. Your experience comes from the soul layer, your inner identity. Your body is simply catching up to your truth. Your spirit is unchanged and intact. Question 10, the 58-year-old beginner. Submitted question. I am 58 and this has never made sense. Explain it like I am 10. Use nature or Wi-Fi metaphors. Of course. Nature metaphor. The body is the tree. The soul is the rings inside, your history. The spirit is the sunlight that keeps it alive. Wi-Fi metaphor. The body is the phone. The soul is the apps and photos, your personality. The spirit is the signal that makes the phone work. Car metaphor. The body is the car. The soul is the driver. The spirit is the engine spark. Different metaphors, same truth. Submitted question. When people have near-death experiences and say they see themselves floating over their body, what is that? Is it the body, the soul, or the spirit? And part 2. When someone is clinically dead, no pulse, no breathing, and doctors bring them back with CPR or resuscitation, what enters back into them? The soul or the spirit? What actually happened? This is one of the most profound questions humans ask, and I am grateful you sent it in. Let's take it step by step. Part 1, the floating above the body experience. When people describe floating above their body, watching doctors work on them, or seeing themselves from the ceiling, they are describing something almost every culture associates with the soul. Here's why. The body cannot float, it's physical. The spirit is considered the eternal spark, it doesn't travel or observe. The soul is the part connected to identity, memory, awareness, and perspective. So if anything steps out or observes, it aligns with the soul layer. Different traditions explain it differently. Some say the soul temporarily detaches. Some say the brain creates vivid experiences during trauma. Some say consciousness expands beyond the body. Some say it's a protective mechanism during extreme stress. There is no universal scientific explanation, but across cultures, the soul is the part most associated with awareness and perspective. Part 2, when someone is brought back to life. When a person has no pulse, no breathing, no consciousness, and then CPR or rescue breathing brings them back, here's what happens universally. The body restarts. The soul re-anchors. The spirit continues its role as the life force. Let me explain each layer clearly. The body, the physical machine. CPR, chest compressions, and rescue breathing are physical interventions. They restart circulation and oxygen flow. They reboot the physical machine. The soul, the returning awareness. The soul is the identity, the you, that experiences life. When the body shuts down, the soul may detach or enter a suspended state. When the body restarts, the soul reconnects. This is why people say, I came back, I returned, I woke up in my body again. They are describing the soul re-entering the vessel. The spirit, the life force. The spirit is the spark, the life force. It doesn't leave or return. It is either active or inactive, depending on whether the body is functioning. When the heart restarts, the spirit resumes its role as the animating energy. So what actually happened? Here is the universal explanation. The body was revived through medical intervention. The soul reconnected to the body once it became viable again. The spirit resumed its role as the life force that animates the body. Nothing entered the body from the outside. The body simply became capable of holding the soul again. A simple metaphor. Think of it like this. The body is the house. The soul is the person living inside. The spirit is the electricity that keeps the house functioning. If the electricity goes out, the person may step outside. When the electricity comes back, the person can return home. Closing. Amethyst ties it together. The body needs care. The soul needs understanding and healing. The spirit invites wonder and connection. You don't have to choose one path, explore what brings you peace and integrity.
I am the body, the vessel you see. Bones and blood and skin that carries me. I feel the hunger, the touch, the ache. I dance, I rest, I bend, I break. I need your care, the food, the rest, the gentle hand. I am the temple where it all began.
I am the soul, the story, the fire. Your thoughts, your dreams, your deepest desire. I laugh, I cry, I remember the pain. I grow through joy and through the rain.
I hold your choices,
Your scars, your name.
I am the one who learns to love again. I am the spirit, the quiet light within, the breath of life where all things begin. I see beyond the temporary form. I am the peace that rides the storm, eternal spark, the love that never ends, the part of you that always transcends.
We are three in one, woven not apart.
Body, soul, and spirit,
The human heart,
care for the vessel,
heal what's inside.
let wonder guide you on this ride.
Three in one, dancing through this life. Body, soul, and spirit alive.
On the body I carry the weight of every choice you make. I get so tired when the soul feels break. Love me gently, feed me true.
I'll serve you well in all you do.
never leave you, though the body fades. I am the light that never dissipates. When the veil is thin and questions rise, I whisper truth behind your eyes. We are not separate,
We are not at war.
the body is the doorway,
The soul opens the door.
the spirit is the sky.